Throw away because I don't want this tied to my main account, but I need to let it out somewhere because this is breaking me. Over a year ago, my sisters and I took a DNA test. Just for fun, those ancestry ones everyone does. And surprise, one of us has a different father. The sister it affected, I'll call her M, was shocked, understandably. We were all shocked, but she begged us not to tell our parents. We agreed because it felt like the compassionate thing to do. But ever since then, I've been living with this weight. I see my parents and feel like a liar. They talk about our childhood, family memories, and we just sit there, all pretending everything is normal. And it's not just me. The other sisters feel it too and also just want to clear the air. None of our other sisters or I care that she has a different father. Nothing feels different about her being our sister. We just hate having to hide this from our parents. But no one says a word because M controls everything with her moods. Here's the thing, M has always been like this. She's the low-key bully in the family. The one who steamrolls everyone. No one ever calls her out because it's easier to just avoid the fight. Pick your battles has turned into never picking any when it comes to her. Even our parents tiptoe around her. She's 30, has a college degree, doesn't work, lives at home rent-free, doesn't date, doesn't have much of a life outside of his sisters, and yet somehow, she thinks she has authority over everything. Especially relationships. She hates men. I'm not saying she's cautious or protective, she actively hates them. She talks down about every boyfriend or husband before even meeting them. And once she meets them, she's openly rude, cold, and dismissive. Every time someone in our family gets into a relationship, we're suddenly on defense. We're constantly forced to either stand up for our partners or try to explain their every move to her. Like being in a relationship is a problem she has to approve. It's exhausting. For context, I have a chronic illness. So does my husband, and as a couple, we're really intentional about where we put our energy. We don't say yes to every family gathering. We show up when we can, but not when it's going to cost us days of recovery. Same for another sister of mine who's seeing someone new. She decided to skip a recent event too. Suddenly, that's a huge issue. My mom sent this guilt-laced message saying she was hurt we couldn't give just 3 hours. Mind you, I haven't gone to this kind of family thing in years without it being a big deal. But now it is. My husband, trying to support me, sent a calm message saying we weren't coming, and that was that. And then, M exploded. She called me, screaming. She didn't ask, she didn't check in, she went straight into a full-blown tirade. My husband overheard and, yeah, he lost his temper. He told her to go F***ck herself. Was it mature? Maybe not, but after years of watching her bully everyone, I don't blame him. Now guess who everyone's mad at? Me. Not her, for screaming at me over a boundary. Not her, for constantly sabotaging every partner that gets close to our family. Me, because someone finally stood up to her. I've kept her secret for over a year. I've watched everyone around me walk on eggshells because she might get mad. I've held back, shut my mouth, let things slide to keep the peace. And for what? So she can flip out the second she doesn't get her way? Don't get me wrong, all of us sisters defend our partners, but it doesn't change anything. All of us sisters used to be super close. But now everything feels cracked and fragile. We're tired of carrying this secret. We're tired of pretending her opinion is the only one that matters. We're tired of managing her reactions like we're all responsible for her emotional regulation. I don't even know what I'm asking for. I guess just, does anyone else have a sibling like this? Someone who controls everything but somehow stays the victim. I'm sick of feeling like the villain for finally pushing back. Edit. Firstly, both our parents knew we were taking the DNA test. No one looked worried or upset in any way. A joke was even made about finding out the family secrets. So either they both know, both don't know, or my mom is sick of hiding and wanted it to come out. We aren't looking for revenge by telling the secret. It's the point that we are all very uncomfortable with keeping this secret for so long, but out of respect for her we have kept it. She doesn't have any in return.